What up? It's your boy Randy again with the changing game. Week 7 in the books. How'd I end up faring? Well, I went 10 to 15. Not horrible, not great, but not bad. 66%. Through 7 weeks, I am 71 of 107 and one tie, so 66%. Let's get into week 8, news and notes and predictions of the changing game. So tonight, Thursday on Prime, we got the Vikings 3-3 going to the Chargers 4-3. Last week, Herbert got hit 22 times. In the last 3 games, he's been hit, I think, 39 times. The good news is Big Dog Joe Alt is back, and even Trey Pipkins is coming back too. So we're going to get some help on the offensive line. But Joe Alt, when he was playing, we were 3-0 and just rolling. So the big dog's coming back to protect Herbert. Herbert's got to get protected. I'm taking the Chargers. We're at home. Vikings, Carson Wentz is still quarterback. Vikings got some great receivers. But I think, it wasn't, the offense was playing pretty good. Usually it's our defense that was keeping us in, but our defense couldn't stop anybody last week. And it's crazy because Mack was back, Perriman was back. So, the defense has got to do a better job. But encouraging that Big Joe Alt's back. Sunday, Dolphins 1-6 at the Falcons 3-3. I got the Falcons. Jets 0-7 at the Bengals 3-4. Tyrod Taylor's probably going to be the starter instead of Justin Fields. Who cares? I got the Bengals going to 500. Browns 2-5 at the Patriots 5-2. Drake May and Stephon Diggs, man, they got a love affair going on right now. I got the Patriots with that defense, that coaching. Yeah, they're looking good. They're going to roll to go 6-2, I think. Let's see if the Browns can get to Drake because the Browns front seven is pretty dynamic and athletic. So let's see. Giants 2-5 going to the Eagles 5-2. This is a rematch from week 6 when the G-Men just rolled the defending champions. Cam Scattaboo had 19 carries for almost 100 yards, 3 TDs in week 6. Jackson Dart played pretty well. He was 17 of 25 for almost 200 yards and a TD and almost ran for 60 yards. I just think the Eagles are starting to figure it out, going downfield to their receivers finally. I think as much as the Giants are fun to watch, and they really should be better than their record, there's no way they should have lost that game last week to the Broncos, being up 30 by 32 points. That was crazy. I got the defending champs to go to 6-2. I got the Eagles. Bills 4-2 at the Panthers 4-3. Bryce Young is out with a sprained ankle. Andy Dalton gets the nod. Man, this year is just about backup or ex-starters that are backups going to get the nods and get a lot more action. So Andy Dalton used to be pretty good in Cincinnati, but I got the Bills going to 5-2. Bears 4-2 at the Ravens 1-5. Man, what a just lost season for the Ravens. Man, when Lamar's out, he's still out with his hamstring injury. He was practicing today, but I don't see them risking it. I say that the Bears win and go 5-2. 49ers 5-2 at the Texans 2-4. Mac Jones is probably going to get the nod at starting quarterback. Brock Purdy is still not ready to play yet. Mac Jones has been doing pretty good with that defense. I say the 49ers win and go to 6-2. Bucks 5-2 at the Saints 1-6. Man, the Bucks really had a hard time last week with that Lions defense, man. They were just, Baker Mayfield was running for his life. But nothing like getting the Saints to reset. So I have the Bucks going 6-2 in this one. And probably one of the games of the week, Cowboys 3-1. They got that tie going to Broncos 5-2. You got George Pickett and CeeDee Lamb versus Patrick Surtain and that Broncos defense. The Broncos defense is pretty dynamic, but if there is a hole, it's their linebackers. And if Dak tries to get his receivers crossing in this defense, he might light them up. I'm going to have to go with the Cowboys in this one to go 4-3-1 and beat the Broncos. Titans 1-6 at the Colts 6-1. Man, the Colts just showed what a great team they are last week. They just in all facets with their running game, with Jonathan Taylor, with their quarterback, their defense, their belief, their coaching. They're going to beat the Titans for sure. They're going to go to 7-1. Tyler Warren is a dog. That tight end for the Colts, he's leading the league with 33 receptions for all rookies. Man, he seems like he can get open anytime he wants, and they can get that play anytime they want. Packers, and here's probably the second game of the week. Packers at the Steelers. Packers 4-1 at the Steelers 4-2. Aaron Rodgers is playing the Packers for the first time since he's left. I think this, as much as this could be a statement for Aaron Rodgers, I think it's even more of a statement for Jordan Love. Jordan Love is second-ranked quarterback in the fourth quarter and the third-ranked quarterback on third down. So he's pretty elite. I think it's going to be an opportunity for him to show that, hey, it's not just about Aaron Rodgers. He was my mentor, but look, they made the right decision in letting him go and signing me. On Monday night, we got the Commanders at the Chiefs. Jaden Daniels is out. Mariota's going to get the nod. Chiefs are rallying. They're playing, look like in old form. But if there's anything here that we should take note of is Mariota, when he was with the Titans, he went to Kansas City in a playoff game and beat the Chiefs. So I don't know, that was when he's with the Titans, and then the Commanders are getting a couple of their big receivers back. So I don't know. I'm going to have to go with the Chiefs in this one to go 5-3. So how did I do? What was I wrong with? What was I right with? Put your comments down below for all your NFL action only on the Changing Game. Like, share, and follow. You guys have an awesome weekend. Go Dodgers. Let's do it. World Series number 9. Let's go, baby.